You know who Dr. Phil is? Same person. This is cool. I love coming out on stage because no matter what, even if it's a great response like that, I can still see some of you. You're like, dang it, Bobby, he looks like Rascal Flatts. Looking around the crowd because everyone over 50 is like, what was funny about that? I don't know that voice. That was Hank Hill. If you're okay, did you recognize that? Not that you're over 50, sir. I'm just asking. Okay, maybe you are. I don't know. Okay, so. Yeah, you recognize the voice, Hank Hill? Okay. A lot of people, you really don't, because he's just like, okay, just quit talking to me. Okay. You know who Dr. Phil is? Same person. I'm serious. You watch King of the Hill, and because every time I watch it, Dr. Phil has to do that voice. It is. It's like, dang it, Bobby, you act like you don't have shame. And you know we taught you shame. Shame is something you can be free from. Thank you, Oprah. Nothing? Okay. I didn't even plan on doing this one, but I'm going with it, okay? So I'll do two other voices that I think are the same person, then we'll start the show, okay? Okay, here we go. Get another intro and okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see if you got it. You got to know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. I never touched that woman. Okay. Yeah, look at all these millennials out here. They have no idea who that is. Yeah, millennials. You know what those are? In their 20s, right here, right? Yeah, where are the millennials? Make some noise. If you're in your 20s. Let's give it up. The generation that's described by the only generation I know that calls in sick when their feelings are hurt. Yeah. I'm going to say things in this set just to throw you guys off, the millennials, right? All right, in the middle of something, I'll just stop and go, cassette tape, right? Or job. Look at this guy back here. I don't care. I'll beat you in Fortnite. That was a gaming joke, sir. It's a gaming joke. We'll pray for you, is what we'll do, okay? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about myself before I actually start, which, okay, I'm looking at the clock, okay? I have a thing called ADD, okay? Or ADHD, right? The millennials know what that is, right? I wonder if he's on Adderall. He can study all night. Okay, so... No, I do have ADD or ADHD, okay, which stands for, okay, because he just doesn't get any of this. He's just saying, okay, it stands for attention. I like your bracelet. That's very shiny. Right. Basically, it stands for squirrel. Okay, so... And I am glad, sir, that you're sitting up here on the front row. What's your name, sir? Trey. Really? Trey? Because I've been in Utah for 4 days, and I meet people like, what's your name? Gideon. Abraham. I swear to God, I met a kid yesterday. I'm not joking. And we were talking about names. He said, yeah, I'm one of 4 boys. And he goes, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and Fred. Okay, so I'm like... No, but when I said ADD, that's not a joke. Okay, when I said ADD, you were like, I saw the look on his face, like, we never had that in my generation. I mean, right? You never, like, nowhere in time, any time in your life, did your mother ever go, well, what's wrong with your friend Tim? You're like, oh, I don't know, Mom. I think he's got attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. You never said that, right? Back in the day, you're like, I think his mama dropped him on his head. But no, there was a study that came out, okay, about ADD, and it's true, your generation never had it. And a study came out. It was a 25-year study, okay, and it was in the AMA, that's American Medical Association. And it was on the internet, so you know it's true. That was my Trump joke. Oh, wait a minute, did half the crowd turn on me? Look, I'm a comedian. When the election came out, I'm like, I'm looking, it's like Trump, Hillary. I didn't care who won, right? Because I figured I'm a comic. I'm good either way, right? Because Trump, all he has to do is tweet something. There's my next show, right? And if Hillary was president, that would have been awesome, right? She'd be up there giving a speech, you know, going, America, and no matter what she said, Bill would be in the back photobombing. He'd be like, I'm back, baby. Anyway, I gotta focus, okay? Okay, so 25-year study, I gotta remember, okay, and it came out, and the reason why, sir, that your generation never had ADD, and it's actually linked to your parents and their generation, okay? Listen here, millennial, okay, the reason why they never had ADHD is because your parents had a belt, okay, so... Whip him! Whip him! We're late for church! Okay, so... That's true. I used to have to tell parents because before comedy, I was a counselor. Okay, I worked with kids. Yeah, I know. That's funny. I did. I worked with adolescents, right, and kids, and it's funny. I sometimes have to tell the parents. I'd watch the kid, and I'm like, you know, I think your kid might be ADD or ADHD, right? And they would freak out, right? They're just, hold on a second. Can you uncross your arms? That's defensive body language. Thank you. Okay, anyway, so parents would freak out when they think their kids have ADD. They're like, oh, what medication should we put him on, huh? Yeah, because, you know, we got to worry about his feelings because everyone gets a trophy. Did you ever get a participation trophy, sir? No. Yeah, my dad's like, second place is the first loser, okay? Batter up, shake and bake, okay? Talladega Nights, sir. It's a very funny movie. Okay, so... But they did. But now, let's say this. What's your name again? I forgot it. Okay, Gideon. No, but really, like say this happened to you, it'd be real different, right? Your parents are standing there. You're in the waiting room. The doctor's coming back with the results. The doctor walks in and says, "Well, we figured out what might be the problem here. Your son has ADD, possibly ADHD." Right? Your father, I'm sure, would have said, "Well, I'll tell you what, Doc." I'm giving him a southern accent. Okay. I'll tell you what, Doc. I don't know what that ADD, OD, whatever you're talking. I don't know what it is. Okay. But I'll make one promise. He won't have it tomorrow. We got a woodshed and no fireplace. Look at the millennials. They're still. Why would you have wood and no fireplace? So we're filming for TV tonight, and if you're watching this online or on TV, I'm in Utah, which is cool, and so I actually like to, and I see a lot of millennials. I like for people to walk away from my show and go, you know, wow, he was funny, and I learned something. Okay, so I want to inspire the young people that are here tonight, and I just want to leave you with leave this information with you. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, after this show, the rest of your life, I don't care what anyone says. Okay. There is no way everyone was kung fu fighting. Oh, you got that one, didn't you? Look at their 20s. They're like, okay, yeah. Awa. Water. Yeah, it's funny. I'm a newlywed. I'll say that. Newlywed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got married last year. So if you're married less than 3 years, you're newlywed. And we have a baby on the way, right? So, yeah, I'll be a daddy. And also, my daughter is a newlywed as well. She got married last year. This isn't a joke, sir. This is sir. Yeah, my daughter got married, and her husband are they're having a baby too. Her baby's actually due next week, and ours is due later in the year. So, yeah, I'm going to be a father and a grandfather in the same year. Yeah. Some of y'all are clapping. Yeah, I say that all over the country, right? And most people are like, wow, they're shocked. But you here in Utah are like, so, join the club. I'm laughing right now, okay. Yeah, so I already have 2 kids. Like I said, I have a Caleb and a Hannah. And we're naming our child now, we're naming him Aaron, okay? But my dad's full-blooded Norwegian. He's an immigrant. That's why I look like Thor. So let's just get that out of the way. And my dad's name is Olaf. I'm not kidding, right? And this was our 3rd attempt at IVF, okay? That's test tube, baby. Okay, so IVF, Google it. Okay, what is IVF? Okay. So we're actually having a little boy we know, and so we're naming him Aaron Olaf, because my dad's name's Olaf, right? Right, I know. Aaron Olaf, and he's gonna be like, Dad, why did you name me Olaf? And I'm looking him in the eye and go, 'cause you were frozen. Go get your sister Elsa, okay? Go get her. True. I like biblical names, and Aaron, when my wife, she wanted that. I wanted to go with, Elijah, right? Or Isaac. You guys, you know those here in Utah. But I wanted to go with that name, and she was like, Aaron, and I'm like, Aaron, okay, yeah, there's only one Aaron in the Bible, and who remembers Aaron was actually the brother of Moses, right? He was a brother of Moses, and when Moses, God told him, hey, go to Egypt and set my people free, right? And in the Bible, he's like, well, I can't speak. It says because Moses had a stutter, okay? It's in the Bible, right? And so he said, so get your brother Aaron, he'll be your spokesman, right? And I'm like, wow. So we grew up, I just watched this recently, Charlton Heston, we grew up watching Moses, and he's up there with the go, let my people go, right? And in reality, he was like, let my yeah, laugh people. It's in the Bible, I swear. He was. His brother was like, let my peppers grow. Okay, let my people go. Come on. And why do you think the 10 Commandments were written down on stone, right? Yeah, you seeing it? God's like, okay, I'm going to give you 10 commandments. I want you to remember these, okay? Repeat them back to me, okay? Thou shalt not kill. Okay, let's write it down, okay? This is... See? I think they're just funny things, all in the Bible, and there's funny things in life. And a lot of people ask me, they're like, is your dad really a pastor? And I'm like, yeah, I grew up in church, and they said, what does he think about you doing comedy? I'm like, well, look, I personally believe that Jesus Christ is exactly who he said he was, okay? And I believe that it says he came so we can have abundant life, okay? So you can clap. Yeah, sorry, she was clapping. She was like... Yeah, and one part of this abundant life is humor, right? And I know Jesus had a sense of humor. He had to have had a sense of humor, okay? He hung out with 12 guys, okay? Some of you are seeing it, right? He came to earth. He was 100% man and 100% God. He became us, right? And so I know, if you're with a group of guys, you know they were all in their like late 20s, early 30s, they were saying stuff like, let's throw Jesus in the lake again. Let's see if he gets wet this time. That happened. I wasn't sure how this joke was going to go, but we're going to keep going with this. Right? And what's one thing guys always do when we're together? There's no women around. It always happens. Go, someone say it. Thank you. Fart. Yes. Did you see that? I've never had someone answer that quick. Fart. Okay, thank you. And it was a girl. So, we do, right? I'm thinking about it. It's natural. You can't tell me one of the disciples didn't go, hey, Jesus, pull my finger. It happened. If you're not laughing right now, that's not a sin. You eat fish and loaves, you're going to get gas, okay? I can see him sitting around the campfire, all of a sudden, Jesus, that wasn't me. That was Peter. Yes, it was. Oh, he'll deny it 3 times, but that was Peter. Yeah, Thomas doesn't believe anything, and Judas is going to tell someone, I'm sure. That's... And if you didn't get those references, there's a little book you want to check out. On the right drawer, it's right there at the hotel. And on the left side is the Book of Mormon. It is, that's it, I'm not kidding. Okay. All right, okay, wow. I had a lot of stuff in my head to do, right? A lot of stuff I actually structured to do. I've done like 20% of it, so it's all ADD, squirrel. Okay, I think ADD actually proves that God has a sense of humor. I really do. Anyone in here have ADD or ADHD? Oh, there you go. So, and this is why I think it proves God has a sense of humor. Because most kids, most people, the majority, probably over 80% of people with ADD or ADHD actually has above average IQ. You know that, right? Yeah, look at this guy. Yeah. This guy over here is like, really? I didn't know that. Okay, so, but they do, right? So to me, I think God up there goes, okay, let's give him a really high IQ, and then something they're gonna call a learning disability. Let's put them together. Yeah, hey, watch that one. He's my favorite. I have a guitar right there. Okay, I'll play it. Yeah, actually, got a few minutes left, so I actually want to try something on the guitar, so we'll do it. Okay, check, 1, 2, check, 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 1, 2, check, check, check. What can we check? Check. Awesome. Check, 1, 2, check, check, check. Okay, where are my country music fans? Do we have any country music fans in the house? Okay, I just wanted to see where you are. I'm not playing country music. I don't do country music. I hear farm animals when I hear country music. I do. It's like, oh, well, I got friends in... That's a pretty good chicken, isn't it? I know, it is. It is, I know it is, because, you know, when I was little, my uncle had a farm, and, you know, I didn't have any friends. Like, that boy's in the chicken coop again. They just stare at you, and they're like... Yeah, country music has stupid lyrics. They do. Like Jesus, Take the Wheel. You ever heard that song? Carrie Underwood, dumbest song I've ever heard in my life. Jesus, take the wheel, right? Now, I already said Jesus Christ is my Savior, okay? But there was no DMV in Nazareth. When he went to the cross, he was an unlicensed driver, okay? So that song is stupid. I'd be like, Jesus, you save the world, I'll drive the Chevy. Okay, so. I love this. Half the audience is laughing, the other half's like, did he just say that? I'm not sure about that one. All right, here's a new song. I'm gonna try it out since it's debuting it on TV here, so I hope you guys like this one. Here we go. It's a new song. I've been working on it, so here we go. It's new. I didn't say it was finished. It's just a new song. We'll try new. Okay, this is actually, we're the millennials again. Make some noise in your 20s, right there, right front. Dude, I know you're in your 20s. Don't act like you're not, okay? He's like... So this is for you guys. We're gonna see if you erase right, okay? Here we go. Little titty. Okay, yeah, okay, that's not the millennials singing. The millennials are like... What's a ditty? Okay, this is for you guys. Here we go. Do you remember Jack and Diane? Or slip and slide on a Saturday, dipping dots in Candyland? No? Or living on a prayer with Jesse's girl, no parking on the dance floor. Billy Idol, Billy Joel, Billy Graham, Kumbaya. Okay, I see you smiling. Yeah, you feel that mullet growing back, don't you? That's awesome. Yeah, they're still lost. Were you an officer and a gentleman? Did you watch the red fern grow? On a battleship with Stretch Armstrong and G.I. Joe. Watch this, millennials. Room's gonna go crazy. Okay. Conjunction, junction. What's your function? Electric company. Super Friends, Happy Days, Brady Bunch, Chips, MTV. If this song confuses you and you don't understand, if you don't have a clue, then please don't vote.
Local man robs Wendy's with alligator. We're the alligator boys now.
And the lady, they sent them the